Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Connecting Point. I'm John Kurozawa. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Connecting Point, as always, brought to you by our friends at the Christian Courier, America's longest-running Christian newspaper, Probacall's Christian Literature Center on 97th and Greenfield in West Allis, and Sweet Frog Frozen Yogurt with 4 great Wisconsin locations in Plover, De Pere, Brookfield, and Whitefish Bay. Lots of great things to talk about, just coming off of Life Fest weekend, and I'm telling you, they could not have asked for better weather. Warm, sunny, beautiful. I think they had a little bit of rain on Wednesday before things opened up. It was absolutely fantastic. Toby Mac, Newsboys, Audio Adrenaline, Mercy Me, Third Day, and many other acts up there. Tickets have gone absolutely nuts for next year already. Life Fest has done a phenomenal job of getting pre-sale tickets for next year out the door, and it has been fantastic. I had a chance to go up on Friday afternoon for a little bit. I got a chance to talk with the guys from Newsboys. Unfortunately, I was hoping for a longer form video, and just with everything that they had set up that day for media, it really didn't work out. Was able to get a couple of clips from the guys, was enough. Very happy to meet Michael Tate, Duncan Phillips, and the rest of the guys from Newsboys. So we'll actually air a little bit of that a little later on, talking about their upcoming concert in October at River Glen and the new CD that's going to be releasing September 10th called Restart. But one of the cool things that came out of it is I was walking around after talking with my good friend Todd Christopher and meeting up with him from the Family Radio, and Paul Cameron, the executive director of the Family Radio. Again, I encourage you, if you love Christian music, if you love Christian radio and want a local feel to it, if you're in the Stevens Point, Wausau area, if you're in the Fox Valley area, you can listen to them on terrestrial radio, but you can also stream them live. We'll get the link for their website right up here in just a second. But the Family Radio, they do it right. It was great seeing Paul and Todd once again. But I got a chance to meet the guys, the Calhoun brothers, from Citizen Way. And Citizen Way, they are going to be coming back to southeastern Wisconsin as part of a tour this fall. I can't tell you right now who it is and when it is. That has not been officially released yet, but I know they're going to be in town. And in talking with the guys and chatting on Twitter afterwards, we're going to have a video interview with Citizen Way coming up very soon. Can't do it this week, because Ben Calhoun is celebrating his 10th anniversary with his beautiful wife, so they're off celebrating that right now. We're going to work on it next week, so sometime, hopefully in between now and State Fair, we'll have that interview. Speaking of State Fair, that's one of the big things coming up. I'm really excited about Stryper. I never got a chance to see Stryper back in their quote-unquote heyday in the 80s when they were really the first big act in Christian music to go mainstream. And Amy Grant was right there, but Stryper really did something unique in being in Christian rock and touring with bands that you wouldn't think they would tour with. And one of the big tours that they were on in the early 80s was with Motley Crue. And they're going to be back at Wisconsin State Fair with former Motley Crue frontman Vince Neil on August 10th. In the works right now to get an interview with lead singer Michael Sweet to talk about the band, talk about the history, upcoming things for them. Not sure if it's going to happen before State Fair or after State Fair the night of. So that's going to be coming your way. Also working on some other interviews as well. Some great things coming down the pipeline. Also, I can't tell you, I talked about books on the last edition, the Lex Luger book and the new Matthew West book. There's a new book that has just been released by the Kendrick brothers, Alex and Steven, who are well known for Fireproof, Courageous, Facing the Giants, Flywheel, the Love Dare book. Lots of great books that they've come out with, and they have a new one, and I'm going to be working on a Facebook contest for a giveaway of these books. We'll have that coming up in the next episode of Connecting Point. I'll give you details on that. I do want to get caught up on some show announcements here. we're coming into the time, you've got Hillsong Live at Wisconsin State Fair, Striper opening up for Vince Neil that we've talked about on the last couple of shows. I did want to get you caught up on a couple of other ones. This weekend, Hawk Nelson, Saturday, July 20th, Cup of Joy up in Green Bay. It's a free show. They take a free will offering. You can get specialized seating where you can get reserved seating, get in there early. Go to cupojoy.com or call 920-435-3269. But that's this Saturday night. Coming up in August, we've been talking about the Carrie Job Show at Journey Church in Kenosha. They're still finishing up the final touches on expansion of their sanctuary and everything. August 25th, 7 p.m. at Journey Church in Kenosha. You can see Carrie Job on her tour. Then we get into the fall, and a lot of big shows coming up. Obviously, we've got Newsboys. And you know what? Now's a good time for us to take a break. Let's take a break right here, and we're going to have Duncan Phillips and Michael Tate tell you about their show coming up in October. Guys, take it away.
What's up with the Newsboys? And we will be at River Glen Church with King and Country and others. The Restart Tour. Don't miss it this fall. October the...
I have no idea.
13th.
Yeah. 13th. We'll see you October 13th.
Be there.
All right, guys, while we're on the subject of Newsboys, how about you tell us a little bit about the upcoming CD Restart?
September the 10th. Third record from the Newsboys. Brand new record called Restart. Duncan?
It dropped September 10. We could not be more excited about this record. I think it's, for me, I've always been a sucker for a 3.5-minute pop song, and I think with this record, we threw all the old adages out the door. We got the best music, found the best songs we could possibly find, and it really is a combination of a 1.5 years work of getting some of the best production people, the best songs. I think performances are the best they've ever been. So check it out, September 10, Restart record by Newsboys. Check it out.
Thanks a lot to Michael Tate, Duncan Phillips, and the other two guys from Newsboys. You ever notice, I was commenting this to Todd Christopher, you ever notice that it's always Duncan Phillips and Michael Tate and the other two never say anything? Why is that? I don't know. I'm very excited about that one. Some other shows. Oh, don't forget the VIP experience. I do want to mention this. You can get this through iTickets.com only. It's VIP early entrance, a VIP laminate, VIP poster, a copy of the new Restart CD that hopefully by that time you'll have it and have played it about 1,000 times. You can gift this to someone else. Special meet and greet with Newsboys and for King and Country, and a photo op with both artists. Don't forget Rapture Ruckus, Mariah Peters, and Campbell at that show. You can only get that through iTickets.com, and I believe River Glen Church now has tickets. So you need to call the River Glen Church River Glen Church office, and we'll have that phone number right here. Mott, link it up. Sorry, Gary Vaynerchuk, I had to take that. We'll link that right there. Other shows coming up in October. Big weekend in the central part of Wisconsin, the northern part of Wisconsin, with Matthew West. On Thursday, October 24th at the Grand Theater in Wausau, Matthew will be bringing his Into the Light tour there with Sidewalk Prophets and former American Idol contestant Jason Castro. And then the following night, Appleton Alliance Church, that's my Aunt Mary Ellen's home church, they just dedicated their new sanctuary, expanded it, and Matthew West gets to be there Friday, October 25th. Tickets for both of those. The Grand Theater, I'm not sure if tickets are on sale for that one, but I know Appleton Alliance Church, tickets go on sale on August 1st. Then Saturday night, October 26th, Milwaukee Theater, Chris Tomlin, Louis Giglio. That's going to be at the Milwaukee Theater. Those tickets are on sale right now. You have to go through Ticketmaster.com or go to the Milwaukee Theater box office. Still trying to find out if there is a way to purchase tickets without all the Ticketmaster fees. Okay, I'm going to take a dig at Ticketmaster right now. I hate the fees that they charge. Absolutely cannot stand them. And if you can find tickets through any other resource than buying them through them, save the money. But October 26th, we've got that. September 28th, forgot about this. Third day is part of Women of Faith at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. You can go to womenoffaith.com. Ladies, get tickets for this. Going to be a great announcement of speakers there. Hoping to actually have an interview concerning Women of Faith coming up very soon as well. For some good laughs, Tim Hawkins, November 8th, Elmbrook Church. Tickets are available online at timhawkins.net or the Elmbrook Church box office. That's a 7:30 show. Tim Hawkins always sells out, so do not wait on that one. I keep promising more show announcements, and now that Life Fest is over and we're starting to gear up for State Fair, I can guarantee you those show announcements are going to start trickling out. I have just confirmed another show for December. There's 2 shows in December we'll be talking about, plus another show or 2 in November. So September through December is going to be super busy, and there have been some rumors floating around about some February and March shows as well around the Metro Milwaukee area that I'm trying to get a beat on. So stay tuned for details on those. We'll have the updates for you first. You're not going to hear it anyplace else, folks. Connecting Point, that's what it's all about. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. I have no idea how long this episode was. I know the last one was 13 minutes, and I appreciate everybody that took the time out to watch all of the videos so far. This is episode number 5. Thank you to the feedback I've been getting as well. I've been getting some great feedback. My friend Anthony complaining about the logo, and I wasn't happy with it either. So Anthony, it's being worked on, okay? A good friend of mine has set me up with a graphic designer that is working on the logo as we speak. Podcast, hoping to get the first podcast rolled out this week. Still working on some logistical issues with that. Going to have some more artist interviews coming up as well. Facebook page should be launched by the next edition. It's pending the graphic designer getting the logo done. Karis, are you listening? Just kidding. But thank you very much. Keep the feedback coming. Please share the videos with your friends. If you have events that you know of that are coming up that we haven't mentioned on here, please let me know. You can reach me, like me on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter. You can buy all my merchandise at www.shop. No, sorry, you can't buy any merchandise yet. It might be coming down the road. You never know. New equipment, merchandise. Who knows what's going to happen? But I'll tell you, if you need merchandise for something, if you need apparel, go to my friends at Americana Apparel, LLC. Jim Van Acker, great guy. Make sure you look them up. Send me a message on Facebook or Twitter. I will get you his contact information. But that is all for now, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in to another edition of Connecting Point.
Hey, what's up with the Newsboys? You're watching Connecting Point. Check it out.